Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim, and this is Dungeons 3. And I am currently Nim the Lycanroc. And hopefully, at last, we are going to go kill a god. Or goddess.
Death of a goddess. The time had come. Talia had climbed Godsmount and was now ready to lead the atheist evil's army forth to finally kick the goddess's ass.
Alright.
Is the module for kerning in the Apache server Kimming?
Why do these things always have to be on the top of bloody mountains? Couldn't they build this crap in the lowlands instead?
Talia and the mountain climbing evil's army had climbed Godsmount. The time for the final battle was at hand. The goddess sat enthroned in the middle of her empire, obviously less than enthusiastic about the unannounced visit. Seeing as how we failed to persuade Alanis to voice the goddess simply said nothing. Gods are a strange indeed. They never get involved in battles themselves. They always send avatars into the fray.
Afraid to get their own hands dirty, eh? How pathetic. I just wonder who this good avatar is. I mean, I've taken pretty much everybody out of the picture by now.
Suddenly, a bolt of lightning struck Talia, and when she reappeared, oh no! 2 Talias?
What the? I have my own body. Wow! That's fantastic! Now I can finally do some good. I mean, you know, real good. Not that kind of twisted good that Thanos used to do. My alter ego is the goddess's avatar? Honestly. Now, evil Talia, it is time for you to pay for your... evil deeds. You'll never defeat the goddess, and you'll never defeat me either. I'm still trying to get my head around that little turn of events, to be honest. Somehow, I was sure that sooner or later, I would betray the absolute evil and become its greatest adversary. But then again, now I can finally kick my good side's ass without hurting myself. That's definitely worth something. Okay, let's do that.
Godsmount was dominated by several sacred sites, which form the goddess's power base. If these were destroyed, it was goodbye to the whole omnipotence thing.
Okay, let's desecrate the temples to destroy the goddess. No sooner said than done. Forward! Destroy the temples! Tear them down! Tear their pixels to bites!
Well, okay. Yeah, as soon as they said that she would fight with an avatar, I was like, yep, they're gonna rip good Talia out, aren't they? And sure enough, they did. Though I do wonder what happened to her speeches about non-aggression pacts and whatnot. Huh? How quickly that falls apart when you have a body, I guess. Morals shattered. Hello there, all pal. Hey, Sergs. And hello, Sirio. Yay, I was able to get all the foundational stuff researched. And we're gonna get a couple more little snots. Hi, Lightning. Hello, Wing Zero. I should really start the graveyard off as being bigger in the first place. Okay, I have no gold. Seems it is time I accept that I am to be broke. I like to start it off a smaller carry and then expand it as I need to. Honestly, I often wind up not even needing more than that because I don't really bother getting the vampire and the
Joke.
lich. I know they're good and all, but I just don't wind up getting them. We're gonna go ahead and dig out over this way. Actually, we should not do that yet. But eventually I want to just funnel everybody coming in from there over to here. Neither of those are in this game, Carrie. I think Carrie just gave me spoilers about the next game. How could you, Carrie? Well, Week Zero, I think those were spoilers for units you get in the next game. Because they're not in this one.
Heyday.
Joke.
It's all right.
Evil Talia, your days are numbered. I, good Talia, now command the goddess's army. We will defeat you, wrestle you to the ground, and sprinkle you with holy water.
Did I mention that I have a migraine coming on? Dealing with two of you is incredibly exhausting.
Alright, we need to get troops because we definitely are going to have attacks coming soon.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Yep, there they are. That's actually a sizable force. Guys? Crap. Well, that's an unfortunate turn of events. Oh boy, this is gonna be one of those kinds of fights, isn't it?
Hey!
Go, Goblin!
Spiders are spread out somewhere in the underground.
No! I'll be back.
Yeah, that went sideways. Real bad.
Enemies have entered
And
the
more already. Okay, game. Is this going to be another one of those absolutely ridiculous level of difficulty situations, Ian?
Not even death can stop me.
Defend the dungeon heart.
Death to all that is good. I'm going to stop you, evil Talia. You don't stand a chance against the power of the goddess. I seem to recall Tanos saying something like that just before I stuck his head on a spear. Huh. Oh, hey! Ha! Showed him.
Yeah, I think this is going to be one of the ridiculous level of difficulty levels. Okay, you get in there. crap, I put the wrong room in here. Okay, we should have a moment to breathe here shortly. Because they're not supposed to attack in the night. Though there are spiders wandering around that I will need to deal with. At some point. Get healed up, please. We need you at fighting strength.
Nim is cute without clothes.
Rawr. We need Islands of Evilness really bad. We also need to get a mana shrine up and running. Come on, mana shrine. Get in there and start healing. Yeah, you guys could just use magic to heal. No! Heal them! Oh, for the love of... Fine. Once they're healed up, we're headed to the surface to try and get ourselves some island or two. Mwah, the region.
Rawr.
Rawr. Alright, everybody, to the surface.
take out the trash. Destroy them all. You desire? Rise, brave hero! The forces of good need you!
Oh, what bullshit is that?
Hey! Hasta la vista, baby!
So they can just resurrect their fallen now? Really?
Yeah, why not?
Ugh. Nighttime is almost over. We have got to get over here. Okay, no hero. No healer. Ignore the tanks. The tanks are not the problem.
I am the Queen of Evil. Rise, brave hero! The forces of good need you!
Oh, for the... Fuck you, game!
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Because of course they have. Why wouldn't they? Well, at least they're all guards, so it's not like they're going to have a lot of damage, but they are still a threat. Hi, Candy. Yeah, that's what I tried to do, Wing Zero, and they decided to just be like, ha 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 ha, fuck you, and resurrect the healer.
Oh, is that what it takes?
Jeez, Raijin.
What?
You know what you're doing.
I am an innocent pile of slime.
Sure you are, my darling love. Sure you are. What's up, Wing Zero?
Spiders are spread out somewhere in the underground.
That good Talia is bugging me even more than she did during the entire rest of the game. At least back then I could tell her to shut your mouth, but now? Ha! You're not going to shut me up that easily this time, evil Talia. I finally found my destiny as Avatar of the Goddess.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Right. Luckily, I got rid of the level cap stuff, so I can actually get my troops up to par. I get them stronger, able to take on all of this nonsense. Yes, you, get in there, get to work. I need those magic toolboxes. Yes, they resurrected the healer. It seems they could just choose to resurrect whatever they want. It is complete and total bullshit. I want skeletons. Give me a prison. There we go.
Payday.
Ah, it's nighttime. Wonderful. Let's go on up and take another island.
Everything good.
I do really like this, I really like the, day-night mechanic that they added with this DLC. Oh, this is not an island of evil. God damn it. Would be useful. But it is not what I need right now.
Come on,
You need a hug.
A hug would be nice.
Ow! Rise, brave hero! The forces of good need you!
Okay, onwards! Go for the novice first. The healer must die!
Evil is unstoppable! Hey!
Alright, we're gonna continue our journey across the surface here.
Your sword arm is still needed. Rise and fight for the forces of good.
Well, we lost our orc for the moment, but that's okay. We can recover. Oh, the defenses are over there. Maybe we could just take this outpost without actually killing them. And then raise a couple of turrets to help me take them out.
You have a new outpost available. One of your outposts is under attack.
Ouch! I knew you'd need me.
Ha ha ha! Yes, this is working great!
This is not your end. Rise, brave knight!
Yeah, that worked out great. Alright, now back down to the underground.
It's payday.
Alright, let's get more zombies and skeletons to start with. Get to work, Banshee. I need that up and running. It's only a matter of time before my horde units are going to start being like, "We want our beer!"
Beer would be nice.
Well, here, you may have one. No, we should start with the automatic brewer. Then we can go have them do the auto
Your
defibrimat.
sword arm is still needed. Rise and fight for the forces of good.
Oh! I was sitting here like, wait, what? Apparently, they were trying to send an attack at us. But my turrets took care of it.
That does kind of seem like a suitable comment quote.
Oh no. Hi, Geemond.
You're thinking too hard. Just stop thinking. It works for me.
Now you're more in the
Right,
timber
right, girl.
territory.
The forces of good need you.
And that's a suitable quote. Oh, quote bot. Ah, yes. Sledge after a normal day of work. It's basically RimWorld in space. There's just as many war crimes.
Good to know. Did not realize that Sledge was going that route, but I'll be interested to see that character development. Congratulations, Geemond. You have made your boyfriend a war criminal.
Apparently, so that Nim can sniff you. I like how you blame Geemond when, like, I'm obviously the bad influence here.
Nah, it's Geemond.
Geemond, you're so lucky to have a boyfriend that would become a war criminal for you. So romantic.
Your boyfriend's already a war criminal. Have you seen what I've done in my games?
Yeah, but you didn't become one for me.
What do you want from me?
I can't tell you on stream.
So there is a problem about me making this outpost.
There are countless spiders pouring out of a room that was accidentally unearthed. Disgusting.
This outpost is meaning that I don't have any zombies or skeletons.
So the problem is it's not war crime enough. Got it.
Exactly.
Were you just born a war criminal?
It all started on the day of my birth.
Breaking the Geneva Convention straight out of the womb. I was born and decided to make it the world's problem.
I was born, and the world decided that was a bad idea.
Hopefully no one has arachnophobia. A spider nest has been discovered.
Ah, so this is where they were.
Ouch! Death from above.
Is this really where I am going to lose? From a bunch of spiders?
Ow! Bye-bye, baby.
Rise, my grave golem!
Payday. Your dungeon heart is under attack.
the battle.
Spiders are eating your gobblers.
I am okay with that right now. Go ahead.
That good Talia is bugging me even more than she did during the entire rest of the game. Because back then I could tell her to shut your mouth, but now... Ha! You're not going to shut me up that easily this time, evil Talia. I finally found my destiny as Avatar of the Goddess.
No, my grave golem! I really needed you to stay alive!
Just wait. This is not your end. Rise, brave knight! Take that! Ah!
Okay. Talia, get this potion.
Defend the dungeon heart.
Ooh!
Okay, you two get in there. We need you up and running. Or fighting. Whatever.
For the absolute evil!
Kill this spider.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh, of course you show up now.
Ouch!
And there's a whole bunch of spiders headed towards my dungeon heart as well.
Ah!
The sloppy evil had allowed Talia to die, but for a small fee, she could be resurrected.
Okay, more zombies. 'Cause those will pop up much faster than anything else I've got going on.
payday.
Oh, you like Ido Cobalt Demon? He is very precious. Okay, we cannot afford to wait any longer on attacking these spiders. Take out at least one of these nests. Please. Or spawners, whatever you call them.
Bye-bye, baby!
Okay, there's one down. Take out this one now. And then we gotta rush back to defend the dungeon heart. Oh good, the spiders have got it installed.
Death from above!
Nope, not over there. We're gonna go take out these spiders first. Because as much as I really, really want to take out this last spawner, I need to take out the immediate threat to my dungeon heart first. And our pit fiend, let's get you and send you all over to here.
Ow!
Hello there, Hex. Yes, I am back to running my dungeon. Oh, I very much welcome you anytime, Hex. Come on, tug. Are you wanting to do art, or do you just want to hang out on voice, or... Okay, everybody, rest, recuperate, and all that stuff. Well then, absolutely. Let me send you an invite, Hex.
I'm going to stop you, evil Talia. You don't stand a chance against the power of the goddess. I seem to recall Tanos saying something like that just before I stuck his head on a spear. Huh.
Are you going to be designing your kobold there, Hex?
It's payday.
You don't know? Well, either way, I sent you. Ah, there you are, my very good boy.
Well, I
You
might have missed what you said.
missed.
I
Enemies have
know.
entered the
It's a
dungeon.
puppy. Pat the puppy.
Ow,
Is a puppy. My very good puppy.
ow. Oof. Arl?
Squish the puppy.
Squish.
With paws.
Up?
The dungeon
So are you
is
excited to
being
play
attacked.
Scar Hex?
I haven't finished reading yet. I haven't finished reading.
Doesn't mean you can't be excited.
I like the idea. Just need to figure out how I want to play with it. Where I want to go. Alright. Twitch.
Well, yes, Geeman, but there are other kobolds. There's going to be several other kobolds. Hex is going to be a kobold.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Command me.
I had dropped those too far away. Ooh, well, this looks fun. And art. So what is this for?
This was a Secret Santa that I should have completed a little bit ago. But I was
Oh.
I was busy, so I didn't get around to completely finishing it. Unfortunately, but soon. Soon.
Yeah, then there's my birthday present.
You know how it is.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
like a year delay on all these things.
I'll see my birthday present for last year, next year, or this year.
What I did last time. Oh, I didn't do those saves. Oh, man. What kind of kobold? Has anybody else designed their kobold yet?
I mean,
Besides
I
Ido?
don't. Well, Ren and
Well, considering Geeman's like sort of crashing out over Ido's kobolds.
yeah. Ren, Rex, and Matteo already have kobolds, but those ones were designed after Squirrel, one of my other characters. So I don't know if they're
remember
gonna stick
Squirrel.
with them.
I've drawn Squirrel.
You have.
A long time ago, though.
Destroy.
Okay, let's go ahead and get back to taking the surface. So are you just going to have decision paralysis forever there? Unless I just tell you what to do?
No. I will, I just need to finish reading the thingy, and then, like, Raijin said, once I get to the specialties, I'm sure it'll help spark some ideas.
Well, that's for how to build your character, not for how to design your kobold.
Well, if I know what my character's like, should be able to have an idea on what the design should be. I have been thinking about the design.
Okay, what kind of class would you like to go for? Let's ask that.
You said there were no classes. Like, it's whatever you
No,
want.
but you can still build similar to classes.
No. No.
What?
What's up, Raijin?
What's up?
I'm just
What's
so
up?
confused about what this dog is doing.
He's drawing. And also crashing out because apparently he doesn't want to pick out a class. He was whining about not having classes, and now he's whining about me asking him to
Will fall.
to pick a class.
I wasn't whining about lack of classes. I was just the decision paralysis of choosing a class when there are no defined classes.
That good Talia is bugging
Well,
me
yes,
even
but
more
you've
than
played
she did during
plenty
the
of,
entirety of the game. At least back then I could tell her to
You've
shut
played
her mouth,
plenty
but
of
now,
tabletop
you're not going
games,
to
or at
shut me
least
up
know
like
how
this
they
this
work.
time, evil Talia. I finally found my destiny as Avatar of the Goddess.
What was it that you were excited to check
What if I
out,
want to be the
Artificer?
elf class?
Huh?
Oh God.
Oh, what? Who said what?
Was it the Artificer that you were excited about?
Yes, I do love me an artificer.
Cool. So you get the craft skill. You look at the weapons rules, and the weapons rules in our system are even more flexible than what you have in others.
Available.
You have some set, so the way we work is that we give you a box of Legos that you can put together how you want.
You can make a weapon that's a basketball that you just slam dunk on your enemies.
What's up? Hey!
Yeah, she's a noisy one.
This is not your end. Rise, brave knight!
Payday.
Ouch! Ouch!
I need to mine some mana.
Yeah?
Talia, you take the life leech.
The exploratory evil's armies had discovered one of the temples that form the goddess's power base.
Hands off the goddess's temple! I will stop you myself if I have to. Ow!
The goddess herself made it rain divine fire from the heavens to destroy evil.
Okay, we are... Oh, wait. Maybe we are up for this.
The goddess herself made it rain divine fire from the heavens to destroy evil.
Kicked good Talia's ass? Check. Do it all over again at the next temple. Double check.
Alright, Demon Portal. He does make very cute sounds when being
Enough!
indecisive.
Now, you shall experience the full might of the goddess, evil Talia. The heroes of Valhalla thirst for your blood! Yes! Finally the gloves come off. I was starting to get bored.
But yeah, it sounds to me like you've already got an idea there, Hex. You want to be an artificer.
Maybe.
Well, I can't help you if you're just gonna go with a maybe on everything.
Maybe it's an easy cop-out.
What?
Maybe it's an easy cop-out. Because then I don't have to commit to anything.
Ah. Except you do have
I
to
just be like,
commit.
I know.
I'm outright ordering you to commit to something.
Oh, man.
Your little snots have uncovered a dragon's nest.
Death to all that is good. Ooh!
Yes?
Huh?
You made a noise. Why'd you make a noise?
Just being thoughtful. Maybe.
Well, an important thing about Scar that I'll tell you now is that whatever you want to design, you can flavor, like, your moves and such. You can flavor your moves as instead of being, you know, you're summoning fire from nowhere, you're throwing a bottle of alchemist fire, for example. And
I guess, how do you... Go on. There is...
there is TF in the system.
Interesting. I'll need to read the rules on it eventually. But I guess what I'm curious about is how you retain the thematic cohesion, I suppose, of the setting. Is it just storyteller driven? Or how do you make sure that people don't just come up with stuff wildly incoherent or not cohesive with the other aspects of it, you know?
I mean, for that, that's kind of the same way that most campaigns work, unless they're in an... Like, the only time that you wind up having a set store or theme for the world is if you're playing with, an established world, like the Forgotten Realms. Otherwise, like, it's generally just you work with the storyteller, in this case me, and determine what would fit. And like I said, the general vibe of the world is going to be similar to Shrek 2. Where it's a fantasy world, but definitely has plenty of modern amenities to go around.
Right. Tonality-wise, though, you said it still has variance. It's not just mostly goofy.
Oh, absolutely. It's still going to have its, moments of seriousness and such.
Hmm.
Actually, a lot of those. But in general, I do intend for the campaign to be generally lighthearted.
Right.
Exactly, Merle. Exactly.
That good Talia is bugging me even more than she did during the entire rest of the game. At least back then I could tell her to shut your mouth, but now? Ha! You're not going to shut me up that easily this time, evil Talia. I finally found my destiny as Avatar of the Goddess.
Yeah, narrator, I'm feeling you there. The migraine is definitely setting in from those two. Okay, little stunts. I need more gold. Get to mining.
Yeah?
Forward march! Hut-to, hut-to, hut-to.
Hey!
Good Talia and the goddess prepared a mighty attack on the dungeon. And once again, Talia bought the farm.
Alright, we're gonna come back here a little ways and put down a portal here, I think.
A mighty army of good attacked the dungeon.
Mighty
Enemies have
army?
entered the dungeon.
Well, that is definitely some strong troops, but I'm not sure I'd call it a mighty army. Alright. We're getting this taken care of. Yes, we'll build a statue of evilness. Oh, they're actually doing some damage to my towers over here. I need to build a new one. Le gasp. Actually, I need to build two. Oh, wait, no, that one survived. Cool. With 1 health. Let's go. Alright. Still daytime, so can't go and do anything on that front. I want liches. Now, the mage can stay, but all these apprentices, yeah, you all are getting sacrificed.
The sacrifice didn't coax a single god out of the clouds. The sacrifice didn't coax a single god out of the clouds. The gods weren't
Yeah,
particularly
free zombie.
impressed by the sacrifice. The gods weren't particularly impressed by the sacrifice.
Hey, mofo mofo, pat the fluffy.
One of your outposts is under attack.
Hi, Ido.
Ido.
The enemy has captured one of your outposts.
Ido, your boy toy has been melting over your kobold.
Yes, he has. And apparently nobody else can be a kobold with him because, you know, he apparently you're the only kobold that can be.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Like, he has really, really been melting over you. Oh, yeah, Geeman has also made you a war criminal. Yeah, I forgot to mention that part as well. Yeah, yeah.
That good Talia is bugging me even more than she did during the entire rest of the game. At least back then I could tell her to shut your mouth, but now? Ha! You're not going to shut me up that easily this time, evil Talia. I finally found my destiny as Avatar of the Goddess.
Okay, you two get your gold. And then get to torturing. Yes, yes. That's what Geeman did.
The goddess's armies were in an uproar. Soon a huge army would be on its way to the dungeon. The sacrifice pleased the gods.
Ooh.
The
Bunch of little
gods were angry
snots.
at the sacrifice.
Oh. And now a dragon lizard. Wait, really? Just finish the job. Yay, we got ourselves a new converted hero.
A group of heroes was on dungeon. There are enemies in your dungeon.
You would accuse Geeman of misquoting you, Ido? Hey, Shadowhunter.
I mean, I was saying that would be a natural Sledge response after a typical day of work.
You accuse quote bot
I
of
accuse
misquoting
Ido
Sledge?
of precious.
I accuse him of that too. That is a good accusation. A very true accusation. Brightgen is also precious, though.
Yeah, but I use cheat codes.
I suppose you are a mythical species, so there's that.
It's payday.
Your species cannot be real, after all.
Yeah. Ghosts aren't real. I'll fade into obscurity just like Jet.
The gods weren't particularly impressed by the sacrifice.
Gods may not have been impressed, but they gave me what I want. I want zombies and
The sacrifice
skeletons.
didn't coax a single god out of the clouds. The gods weren't particularly impressed by the sacrifice.
How do you
The
define a
gods
waffle?
found the sacrifice okay.
How many holes does a pancake have to have for it to be a waffle?
The sacrifice didn't coax a single god out of the clouds.
Aren't waffles made in like a waffle maker?
There are enemies in
Well,
your
yes,
dungeon.
but a waffle is just a pancake that uses a special tool that carves holes into it. So how many holes do you need for it to be a waffle? Merle says 2 holes, so like, are we talking like most of it has to be concave? So it's just like two half circles inside the pancake? So if I just poke 2 half-circle holes into your pancake, I can call it a waffle merle. Why don't we waffle other kinds of foods? Like, there's probably a lot of foods that would go great as waffles. Like, we have waffle fries.
I want waffle fries.
This is a conversation.
The gods found the sacrifice okay.
Giemond, would you accept hash browns that are cooked inside a waffle maker?
A single god out of the clouds.
Hash waffle browns?
The sacrifice didn't coax a single god out of the clouds. The sacrifice
You know what would be good? A waffle
single
donut.
god out of the clouds. The sacrifice
I think that's basically a funnel
God
cake.
out of the clouds. There are enemies in your dungeon. The sacrifice didn't coax a single
And yes, they are good.
god out of the
How,
clouds.
how do they make funnel
The
cakes?
gods found the sacrifice.
I don't know.
That's not something I actually know.
So I don't know if they. Okay, so funnel cakes, I don't know if the dough is the same, because that is an important part of any, like, the classification of pretty much anything, is the specific variety of the dough. It'll determine if it's a sourdough loaf of bread, or cake, or donut.
The dough
or such.
composition is very important for your pastries.
It is. Legit.
We wouldn't want to offend the French.
Anyways, the process for making a funnel cake is essentially the same as a donut. You're putting the batter into a fryer. It's just that with a funnel cake, you're squirting it around and around in all sorts of weird patterns to into the oil. But at the end of the day, I'm apparently just gonna get made fun of tonight.
Go on. No! I'm listening.
At the end of the day, the process for making a funnel cake is basically the same as a donut. So, a funnel cake is the waffle version of a donut.
So, like, for some reason in my mind, I just, like, I only ever had funnel cake once, and for some reason, I just, like, mentally associated it directly with the same process as carnival cotton candy.
Did you think that they just... What, they just dumped the dough into a big tub and spun it around?
I mean, they funnel it.
Yes, into the oil!
There's gonna be spinning to make it funnel.
No!
Like I said, I only had funnel cake once, and it's not something that's ever been on my radar to learn precisely how they cook it. Alright, how about this? Waffle steak. Waffle steak would be good. No, what are you quoting?
I'm not quoting anything.
Sus. I saw your paws on that keyboard.
Yes, I'm messaging with Conrad.
Your model shows alls, and
Unfortunately, it seems
Oh,
that
okay.
some problems are arising for Conrad. He may not be able to go to Brazil after all. Or at least not yet.
But yeah, like a waffle steak would be really good, because then, like, obviously you would want to use it for one of the cheaper cuts that you could then just like dump a whole bunch of sauce into. Because if you used one of the expensive, tasty cuts of steak, it'd just be a waste. But am I just like inventing paninis but backwards?
Huh? How?
Because I'm just talking about the foods that you can make with a waffle maker, and that's basically just a panini press, but with less holes. Like it, if you wanted to waffle your sandwich, you're just making a panini with holes.
So waffles are holeless paninis? Or are paninis wholly... No. Waffles are wholly paninis is what you're saying.
Raijin, you are breaking the puppy.
I don't know if I would call them holy. I mean, they're good, but not like they're divine or anything. Jeez. Holy panini.
Holy panini, Batman!
It's payday.
Evil Talia, stop what you're doing. You and I, we are one. Let us speak together of peace and a truce. Honestly, do you really think I fought my way through this entire add-on just to give up right before the end? You obviously have no idea who you're dealing with. Evil will emerge victorious.
How about a waffle pot pie? I don't know how you would pull that off, but it would be so good.
I'm on board with this. I love pot pies.
Good Talia and the goddess prepared a mighty attack on the dungeon. The gods found the sacrifice. Okay.
Waffle shepherd's pie, maybe. Because, like, it depends on the kind of shepherd's pie you're making, but it could be one that has a stable enough bottom that it's not just going to leak.
The sacrifice.
And then you can just get, like, a nice crispy texture on the top. You know what? Screamin' Death does bring up a good point. Why not make a waffle panini? Instead of bread, just use waffles.
A very powerful group of heroes was on its way to the dungeon.
Breakfast panini. Egg, sausage,
Enemies had
waffle.
entered the dungeon.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a thing already.
Nope, I invented it. It was me.
Okay.
I feel like you're not taking me seriously, Zim.
You're right! That's a wonderful idea! I am so proud of you for coming up with an entirely original and unique idea that nobody else has ever done before!
Yay! Thank you, thank you. I deserve this praise. I mean, like, I don't know of anywhere that's done, like, I'm sure someone's tried it just randomly, but I don't know any restaurants that have, like, a breakfast panini that's just like a waffle sandwich.
That is definitely something that sounds more of a, local thing. Like, no, you're not gonna find a, big chain doing it. But I am 100% certain that, at least one local restaurant somewhere out there has done it.
So, eventually when we move, I want us to get a proper grill so that I can have a proper griddle. That way I would have this space to be able to do really stupid things like make a massive waffle that's big enough that I could effectively flip it and make a foot-long waffle sub.
This is sounding like a lot of money to invest for a one-time use.
The sacrifice satisfied.
Do you think I'm going to only use a griddle once?
The
Ah,
gods
fair enough.
found the sacrifice okay.
I know I want to have a fire pit, so that way we can make, hobo pies.
If we get a good cast iron griddle, I'm going to be cooking all of my vegetables on that for like the rest of my life.
The single god out of France. The gods weren't particularly impressed by the sacrifice.
Okay. Gotta wait a little bit longer here. So I'm actually at a point where I could easily take on the entire rest of this mission and just steamroll it all. But I'm having fun. Can I put my minions in the prison? No, they just walk out. Okay, fine.
You know, like, I think this is something I refuse to ever eat myself, but have you heard of the ramen burger?
Yes.
Put that in a waffle maker. Is it? There's no way it's fictional. Even if it started out as a joke, someone has made it.
No, my stepdad
Like
had
the
it one
spaghetti
year.
tacos from iCarly.
No, it is an actual thing. My stepdad has had it.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Ugh.
Just wait.
That's a Gabby tier food crime, to be honest.
Yes, yes it is.
We can put Gabby's powdered milk in a waffle maker. What was that one really cursed dish he talked about? It was like some cereal in milk with a whole bunch of chocolate that he dumped in there and melted and added in. Then he added powdered milk. We can put Hex in a waffle maker.
What? Why?
Waffle Hex.
Why?
The sacrifice didn't coax a single god out of the clouds.
There you go.
The gods weren't particularly impressed by the sacrifice.
Hexagonal waffle.
Ah, so Hex is volunteering to go in the waffle
That's a
maker.
honeycomb.
By the sacrifice.
Honeycomb. What? Oh, honeycombs are...
The gods were angry at the pit of
Ah.
the sacrifice.
Except not like that.
The gods found the sacrifice okay. The gods weren't particularly impressed by the sacrifice. The sacrifice didn't coax a single god out of the clouds.
Are you okay, Hex?
What? Why would I not be okay? I'm so okay. Okay.
He's a good boy. Oh, yes, you are, Hex. You are my very good boy.
Whoa.
Pet, pet, pet.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Evil Talia, stop what you're doing. You and I, we are one. Let us speak together of peace and a truce.
Good Talia and the goddess prepared a mighty attack on the dungeon.
So, like, are you fighting yourself, Zim? Is there a...
Well, no.
They keep talking.
My general is fighting her good side.
Her good side.
I am the absolute evil. Talia is my general.
Ah.
a mighty force of the goddess's troops set out for the dungeon. There are enemies in your dungeon. It's payday.
Oops.
Alright, now we're gonna have enough gobblers.
Gobblers?
Yes,
Gobble, gobble, gobble?
gobblers.
Gobble, gobble, gobble?
They're how we feed our minions. Except for the undead ones.
And how do you feed your kobolds?
Oh, I feed my kobolds with hex waffles.
What the heck? Gobbles.
Honestly, it's an improvement because he does have that one kobold that, before he trains him, would just eat dry ramen.
Hmm.
Ah, yes, that one. Actually, I forgot a kobold that I need to add to the group. I am so ashamed. I forgot to add Artie.
The gods weren't particularly impressed by the sacrifice. The gods weren't particularly impressed by the sacrifice.
Alright, we got everybody fed.
By the sacrifice.
Wonderful.
The sacrifice didn't coax a single god out of the clouds. The gods weren't particularly impressed by the sacrifice. The sacrifice didn't coax a single god out of the clouds. The gods found the sacrifice okay. The sacrifice didn't coax a single god out of the clouds. The sacrifice didn't coax a single god out of the clouds. The gods found the sacrifice okay. The sacrifice didn't coax a single god out of the
I wish I
clouds.
could do them all at once, but it bugs out if I... Wait, rejoice... Ooh, a
The
book.
gods found the sacrifice okay.
Okay.
The sacrifice didn't coax a single god out of the clouds. The gods weren't particularly impressed by the sacrifice.
Alright, let's send our army up.
Okay, I've mostly been joking about the waffle stuff previously, but I...
Everything good must die.
Go ahead.
I did realize
I am invincible.
waffled quesadillas would be excellent.
What's that splat?
Oh, that is Whisker's plush.
Oh.
Your creatures have conquered an outpost. It's payday.
Just marching along, destroying everything in sight, because I can.
Zim.
Oh no. Yes.
I know what we need to get.
What?
Rise, brave hero. The forces of good need
I sent you a picture.
Oh no. Oh yes, I want one of those. Lego waffle maker.
Get thee hence, evil Talia.
Yeah.
The temple of the gods.
Why were you so
is
worried?
No place for the likes of
Gee, I wonder.
Try and stop me now, biatch.
The goddess herself made it rain divine.
What have I done to deserve this derision?
Despair
I
not,
repeat.
my friends. This heroic strength will make you stronger. Tulu, good Talia.
Hex, you have whipped cream on you now. Good luck.
Why?
Why not?
I don't know, ask Bluebat.
I'm not a waffle.
I think you'd make a great waffle, though.
I'm a waffle. What the heck do waffles look like?
Everything
What?
must die.
Did you just ask what waffles look like?
Like what?
I haven't had one in a while.
This entire... The only thing I've been talking about is how waffles are just pancakes with holes.
Good Talia and the goddess's armies prepared for a mighty attack.
There. There.
Come on,
It's
me.
better. I don't know.
I'm going to stop you, evil Talia. You don't stand a chance.
Well,
against
Bluebat
the
is also
power of the
approaching with
goddess.
chocolate syrup.
I seem to recall
Ew, no, no,
something
not
like
chocolate
that
syrup.
Just before I stuck his head on a spear. Huh.
Yeah, obviously I should be putting maple syrup on it. On me? I don't know. Does this look like a waffle? Is this waffle-like enough? I don't know. Can you
Rise,
put
brave
no, you
hero.
can't put
The
hexagons
forces
inside.
of
Hexagons
good
can't
need
tile
you.
within
A
themselves.
mighty force of the goddess's troops set out for the dungeon. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Sure. I think this is what a hexagonal waffle would look like.
Mostly, I think it just looks tasty.
He's not gonna get up.
Get in my belly, Hex.
Or...
Well, I prefer just simple, maple syrup, but you could go with, Shadowhunter, yes. It's not my character. It is my general. I am the absolute evil. My general, has been split into two by the goddess. Her evil side and her good side. Hi, Cosmo.
We could put Cosmo in the waffle maker.
It's payday.
Evil will triumph.
Cosmo. Yes, I have been very competent and have been thoroughly destroying the enemy.
The nosy evil's armies have discovered another of the goddess's temples.
This is consecrated ground. Away, evil creatures.
Yeah, you're already dead.
Take that, good Talia. Finally, I can beat the living daylights out of you without hurting myself.
Voice acting really is something else.
I mean, the narrator at least is amazing. Talia could use
Just the
improvement.
voices. Yeah.
Your dungeon
maybe
heart is
maybe a
under
bit.
attack.
Wait, what?
Hey!
Where the fuck did you all come from? Ugh. Okay. Whole bunch of heroes to sacrifice.
gods were pleased with the sacrifice. The gods weren't particularly impressed by the sacrifice. The sacrifice didn't coax a single god out of the clouds. The gods found the sacrifice okay. The gods found the sacrifice okay. The sacrifice didn't coax a single god out of the clouds. The sacrifice didn't coax a single god out of the clouds.
Aw, nothing good out of all that. Look at all of my gobblers! These are clearly humane conditions to keep gobblers in.
I mean, if you've seen those documentaries about the farms and stuff that they have for animals, this does look humane in comparison.
Yeah, see, we have cardboard cutouts of the surface for them. See, there's a little tree over here. And some mountains. We could have up to 240 gobblers in this little room. Currently, we've got 215. And that's rising rapidly, but also falling a bit. Unfortunately, none of them blue bat.
Tell me what to do. What can I do for you?
You have a new outpost available.
Ooh.
It's payday.
Who do you want dead?
Onwards! Onwards to the end!
Two temples at the same time? Oh, now we seem to be rolling. Power of the goddess will strengthen my arm. Double the temples also means double retribution.
There are definitely getting to be too many Talias. Go on, get out there and reduce their numbers. The goddess herself made it rain divine fire from the heavens to destroy evil.
Bye-bye, good Talia. I'm certainly not gonna miss you.
And now the last one.
Made it rain divine fire from the heavens to destroy evil.
No! You cannot win! I am the good side! Ah! Ah! Great! We really cleaned the house here.
Talia had done it again. She and the victorious Evil's army had destroyed all of the temples on Godsmount. Apparently, that had also wiped out Talia's good side. At least I hope so, because I'm starting to run out of tranquilizers.
Yeah, I'm certain we've seen her for the last time. But enough of that. It's time to celebrate.
Yes, you did. You successfully completed the add-on to this game. My, you must have had a lot of free time. But whatever. We hope
It's
you enjoy.
breaking the fourth wall?
Roll the final cutscene.
Well, yes.
Evil Talia and the god fighting evil had won. The goddess was destroyed.
Ooh, nice and gory.
This raised some pretty difficult questions for theologists. Did this mean it was the end of the world? The apocalypse? The last installment of the Dungeon series? These questions were of little concern to Talia, who was reveling in her blasphemous victory over the warriors of heaven, and frankly didn't give a damn about the whereabouts of her good side. And even the evil and its propensity to overlook logical flaws found it pointless to worry about such things. After all, this was not its first computer game. Shortly after,
That's pretty funny. I like the
most
humor.
divinely evil ascended the throne of the gods and savored its victory to the fullest. Fanfares and
Yes.
sounds of serenity
Beautiful.
accompanied its succession to the throne. Under no circumstances was that ogre and his ear-splitting solo act allowed to get anywhere near the orchestra pit. After all, it was time to celebrate, not whine and complain. As the transcendentally evil's emissary, Talia too had nothing to complain about. The reward she received for betraying her father and destroying the goddess of light was appropriate, let's say. And nothing like the pittance I get paid for churning out this nonsense. But I shouldn't complain, at least not as long as they're still recording.
That's hilarious.
The godlike evil had found a quiver full of handy lightning bolts under the throne of the gods, which it now happily used to harass the inhabitants of the overworld. Was this a hidden announcement for another plagiarized, inspired game? Dungeon 4, Return of the Killer Dungeon, or something? You never know, those guys at Realmforge. But bored with the world, and now floating in a heavenly sphere, the evil's gaze rose, way, way up into the sky. Really, really, really far up? Perhaps to a galaxy far, far away? Endless expanses? Galaxies no little snot has ever seen before? Whatever the future has in store,
Oh my god, that's literally a lightsaber.
jubilatory evil is yet to be written. For now, there is only one thing left for me to say.
Oh, and an alien.
The end.
A xenomorph.
Sorry, perhaps that was a little too dramatic. How about you start a skirmish, replay the campaign with a friend, or take on others in multiplayer?
Bender?
Or maybe just stare at the main menu for 20 hours until it burns into your screen. Or, oh, whatever. I hope you enjoyed it. The end. For real this time.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Of a god.
10 out of 10. This game's amazing. However, there are 2 more DLC to play.
There's more after that ending?
Yeah, I don't know why they put them in this order on the menu. Of course, the next one is called an unexpected DLC. Alright, though. That is the end of this recording. So, thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Dungeons 3, as well as an Art Marten stream here with a little puppy dog. He's adorable. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. And they are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/ZGFgaming. It's one of the best ways to help out the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, or grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, sending a treat through TreatStream, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining, everybody, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.